as I tell you, we step back and we give the stage to this phenomenal young lady, Kay Johnson, founder of Inspired.
Wow. I almost wanted to look around and say, who is she talking about? Is that me? Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody out there, wherever you are. If you're watching the replay, hello. Let me get right into it. I want to start off today by just sending you a quote, right? I want you to listen really quickly. Lean in and listen to this. Everything is perfect in the universe, even your desire to improve it. That's from Wayne Dyer. Now let's get moving really quickly, y'all. I want to enlighten you on the thermostat theory. What is the thermostat theory? Let me ask you a question. Are you a thermostat or are you a thermometer? You may be asking or thinking to yourself, what is she talking about? Thermostat or thermometer? Ask yourself the primary functions of both of these devices. A thermometer, what does a thermometer do? Maybe you are sitting right beside your thermometer or your thermostat. Maybe you want to look over there, right? A thermometer merely just lets you know what the indication of the temperature in the room is, right? Yes. On the other hand, a thermostat indicates what you want the temperature to be in the room. I talk about the thermostat theory because I want you to know that you can control the room that you go into, right? Being a thermostat is about controlling the atmosphere, knowing who you are, what you're there for, and knowing that you are worthy of the room that you set your feet in. So that's the thermostat theory, right? All right, guys, let me really dive into who I am and why I do what I do. And I want to start with beginner's vibe guide. If you haven't gotten you one, I'm going to make sure you are able to get you one at the end of this presentation. I wanted to start with vibe number 11, make your bed. I wrote make your bed because for me, it was a time of much despair and depression. And it was a time where I believed it was my rock bottom. Have you ever been to your rock bottom? Just put in the comments in the chat box. I've been there before. I know I can't be the only one. What is the significance of making your bed? As I was going through this time period in my life where it was so much depression, it was so foggy, it was so unclear to me who I really was. It was so unclear to me if I even had any confidence. I had low self-esteem. And the thing is, I'm a pretty girl, right? I had been in pageants before, I had modeled, but I still did not understand my worth, my purpose, or my identity. It wasn't until I hit my rock bottom after, guess what, a broken relationship and a broken heart, that my eyes were renewed about who I was, my purpose, and my identity. It was a time in my life I didn't even want to blink my eyes, get out of bed, or for that matter, even go to my classes that I was going to in college. I would look at myself and say to myself, how did we get here? I wasn't doing the work. I was just going along with whatever it was. I was just a thermometer. I wasn't being intentional about setting my day or making my bed. So I had to do some research because I knew I wanted to be successful. And I knew that I had to stop being so depressed. I just didn't know how to get out of it. I didn't know how. Yes, make your bed. And so I want to give you today, this is what I want you to do. If you're not driving, if you're sitting somewhere where you can take some notes, whether that's on your phone or in a notepad, I want you to take some notes today, okay? I really want you to lean in and grasp what I'm telling you, because it is at this point that I was able to change the trajectory of my life. Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't headed for hell, right? But I had experienced what I felt like was hell for myself. So I had to know that I was the only one that was going to rescue me. Nobody was going to rescue me because number one, I wasn't telling anyone how I was suffering. You guys know, I said in the beginning, we've been mute on our stories. And so now, at that point, I was ready to take my power back. I didn't even know what was invested in me. Let me go on and tell you about Make Your Bed. Making your bed plays a significant role in your success. Most of us are not pursuing significance. Rather, we are pursuing what we call status. And let me break that down for you. S stands for still. T stands for two. A stands for arrogant. T stands for two. U stands for understand. And the S, significance. Let me put it all together for you. Status stands for still too arrogant to understand significance. It wasn't until I hit a brick wall that I learned that success was hidden in my daily and morning routine. So let me tell you guys, now nobody can mess with my morning routine because it's literally how I set the tone for my day, how I set the tone for my success. Significant people who maintain a morning and evening routine can verify that success is hidden in the small moments of life that most people do not glorify. We want to believe that success is all about money, that we accumulate the awards and the materials that make us look good. But the principal idea here is that to be trusted with more, you will be tested to take care of a little. When you get out of your bed, you are declaring your authority as soon as your feet hit the floor. You are saying to the world, your enemies, the attacks, the sorrow, the pain, that I am here today. If you don't wake up in the morning with purpose, intention, and gratitude on your mind, someone who is attached to your purpose will become a casualty. If there is no realization of the authority you possess with every step you make, the effect is the casualty of another person. So now I want to say to you, now that you know the power of making your bed, I want to speak this over your life, who all are listening to me right now, that you are now released from the comfortable states of life. You know, you get comfortable in your bed. You might even cry tears of sorrow and pain in your bed. You might scream in your pillow. You might not even tell a soul what's going on, but every night you wrap yourself in this comfort of feeling this pain, and you dwindle your purpose and your identity. You just get more wrapped up in being mute. But I want to say that today you are released. Making your bed requires a certain level of emotional intelligence. Our bed represents a state of being comfortable and at rest. It is most important to remind yourself to wake up with intention. So let me give you a few steps. I'm not going to go through all of the steps to making your bed. I'm going to share with you my personal morning routine. All right? I'll give you guys about 7 steps since that's the number of perfection. Number 1, arise. Number 6, meditate. This allows you to organize your thoughts, think about who you want to be, assess all of your moods, recall dreams or downloads that God has completed throughout the night. It's something like an iOS update, you know, like for the iPhone. Number 7, smile and stretch. This promotes joy and gratitude for the day and for your life. That's 3, right? I got 2 more for you guys. Pray. The difference between meditation and prayer, you're actually using your words, right? And we know that words have power. We know that words shape our now and our future because we are creators, created by the ultimate creator. Let me give you one more. Take some time. You don't have to do this every day, but maybe text a friend or a colleague or someone you care about, somebody that you thought about yesterday, but you didn't quite reach out to them. Text them something simple as, "Wealthy Risings, have an amazing day." This actually helps you think about someone else who may be connected to your purpose. Remember, when you don't answer the call, there may be a casualty of someone else who is connected to you. After this, my day is ready to be won. I'm ready. I'm going. I have my energy. I've assured myself. I've prayed. I've meditated. And I've most importantly shown gratitude for my day. Can you believe this was so hard for me at one point? I was so depressed that I even had suicidal ideation. And I had to be admitted into therapy on my college campus. Yeah, I know. This was a time in my life that I was really shaky. And for the first time, I had to have surgery. And I'm not talking about an actual surgery where I go to the doctor and he opens up my heart. No. Theoretically speaking, I'm saying that I had to go to surgery. I had to get into the gym. I had to go and I had to get that therapy. I had to get someone's opinion and someone else's ideas that was outside of my current network. Someone who was just meeting me for the first time that could help me see myself in a different light. My view was hazy of who I was. And so after going through the therapy, I was supported with a friend, right? My therapist, my counselor. But then came the real work. You know, after you go to surgery, you all, the real work actually begins when you go to physical therapy. That's the work that you have to do. So the work that I had to do, it helped me exercise muscles that used to be so much in pain. My heart was in pain. So not only did God open my heart and he said, "Hey, I'm going to put this back here. I'm going to restore your identity. I'm going to restore your purpose. I'm going to restore your mind. I'm going to restore your network. I'm going to restore your life." He did that for me. Okay. Put in the comments in the chat box if he done did that for you. Put it in there. He did that for me too. But that was not the only thing that I had to do. I had to also go through physical therapy, which was the real work. I had to study. I had to pray prayers of, "God, please reveal who I truly am. Give me new vision to see people as you see them." Because it was that bad, you all. It really was. But after me putting in that real work, I came out on top. I stuck to my morning routine. I stuck to making my bed. You know what? I haven't missed making my bed within the last 4 years of my life, and I won't. Because it reminds me that I am successful, that I've done the work, that I've studied myself, that I've studied my purpose, that I've studied my identity. And no one, no man, no woman, no person, no alien to me in this earth can ever take that away from me. So the movement is very personal to me. Restoring the identity of so many young women and older women too. It does not just focus on young women. We all have to be supported together. So I make my bed. I understand who I am. And I take time with me. You can call me the self-care professional girl, right? And I even offer self-care professional development programs. Because I understand the power of the mind. We know that everything is created from a thought. This book created from a thought. So I'm excited to share with you the importance of making your bed. And if you want to learn more about the steps to do this and how to get tighter on your success, whatever that may be, then you can get this book. It's available to you. Now, I don't want to go any longer. I've said enough. I've said a lot. And where I want to end is the reason why I believe in self-worth, self-confidence, and vision. Because if you don't have vision, especially for yourself, then you'll automatically succumb to someone else's vision for your life. And if you are a creator, which you are, the power is in you. You want to make sure that you understand how to strategically and practically execute your vision. If you needed a sign before the year was over with, this is your sign to write the book. This is your sign to make the connection. This is your sign to open up your mouth. This is your sign to book the call. This is your sign to invest in the course. This is your sign to say yes. This is your sign to make your bed. This is your sign to say, I am worthy. This is your sign to make the move. This is your sign to cut them off, change your hair, whatever it is. Go to the new city, go to the new state, go on a self-vacation. This is the time to focus on you more deliberately ever than you ever have. This is your sign, because this is your time. There's never been a time like this in how long I've been alive, for women to come forward, for men to come forward, to share their stories, to be vulnerable, and to connect. I know I'm beautiful, and you may be have asking when I first got on, yeah, I know. I didn't think I would be there either. And I come from a beautiful background of supporting family. But we all know there are weeds in our life that come to just poison our garden. And we have to be intentional about making those weeds stay where they are and not grow. We have to cultivate who we are, our message, our love, our support. So if you want to get connected with me, if you want to learn more about what I do, more about my services, I have workshops, book tours, self-care professional development programs. I have workshops for young women from ages 11 on up. I would love to connect with you. I would love to collaborate with you. I would love to speak life into you. I would love to help you strategize your vision for 2022 and beyond. So you can visit inspiredbosses.com. That's INSPIREDBOSSES, and boss your life and boss your light. Thank you so much.
Y'all see my mouth wide open. I can't write quick enough. Okay, my whole professional look just went out the window. Because, oh my goodness. See, girl, listen, an older lady like me. Yes, Nadia says this was awesome. Thank you. Listen, we are telling you, you better teach, you better preach. We're telling you that your quote, and you said, I am worthy. Yes, these are the things that don't stop. She said, thanks for the inspiration, boss. And we're just like, yes, the self-care. Even there's a gentleman on. Thank you, George, for being with us. You told us to type in. He did that for me too. And every last one of us, we're saying, yes, he did that for us too. You are phenomenal. Listen, both of you all. I love the breakdown. Arise, meditate, smile, and stretch. That gives us gratitude. You said to pray, and even to take time to text someone because that person may be connected to our destiny or our purpose. And then if we fail to do it, it's gotten away, is what I mean. I'm paraphrasing. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. If I could have Dr. Tanya, or if I could ping her in and just put her on the screen, I know she would be. We would just ask you, you and Dr. Scott, both of you. You all have just inspired us. What a way. Night number 2 of the I Have a Story book tour. And I am so thankful. Yes, I tell you, Lady Gibson, girl, you